Welcome back everybody, this is Brothermutant here. Today we're going to continue our quest with Eldritch, our main magus, and our ragtag team of subcasters. If you recall from our last episode, we just got done heading over to Harkens over at Old Lake's Trading Post. Sadly, we couldn't get much in the way of potions, and I was kind of hoping we were going to talk to Bakken and get him to like come to our castle, so to speak, and basically kiss our ass, but sadly no. So let's just continue. We did have a new area open up, so let's go check this out. Now, I'm not sure if this was an area that I missed in the chapter 1, which would mean it's probably reasonably easy, or is it literally something incredibly hard that shows up only after you make a really high perception check, which apparently we have done. So I say a little bit of caution is warranted here. We're definitely going to buff up, but I'm not going to go all out and like put every spell buff on me. We have our spells and we're rested, but I would like to actually check out perhaps the other areas over here, as well as Tenebris Depths might be something that we could actually do today. Get a little free armor upgrade, maybe a magic weapon or two, you know, a little free XP for everybody. So I have no idea what to expect in this area. I thought that was a bad guy for a second. I don't see anybody yet, so that gives us a chance to buff up.
I am prepared.
I'm not going to use his mutagens for this reason. We will put him on autopilot though for his bombs, and I don't mind at least putting Barkskin on himself. That'll be a nice buff for him. Jumping him up to a respectable 24 armor.
No mistakes.
I shall not fail.
She has plenty of spells to spare.
You have my attention.
From here, if they're evil, I guess protection from evil will help us. But we don't know that. So that's always an issue that I have with the protection from alignment spells. You have to know what you're basically battling. If you get it, it's a +2 deflection bonus. Now, that doesn't stack with Rings of Protection. She already has one, but it's only a +1. So her armor's at 23, and you only see a 23 because the spell effect, again, only works against the alignment. So for those of you that are like, where's my deflection bonus? You don't see it here. You'll see it after they swing at you, and you get the deflection bonus added. So her armor is either 23 or 24 is my point. This one here would be 1 or 22. And again, this one would be a 13 or a 14, again, depending on if it's an evil target or not. Or an attacker, not target, excuse me. So that's a thing.
I always did what was right.
She
Therefore,
has shield spell double
righteous.
for this reason alone.
Does it mean whatever I do now becomes right?
Our
because
duty
I
calls.
am righteous?
I'm not going to buff up in any other way over here. These guys are going to be back alley stuff.
Adventures call to them.
Lindsay can buff us if we need to have a little extra swinging potential. Right. Skirt a little bit around the side here until we see something. Oh hell. It's a Bogart. What are Bogarts? I don't think I've ever seen these. Oh, 3/1 humanoid warriors. Psh, that's not that big a deal. Attack bonus of a +3. These guys should be fine. Terrifying croak. What the hell is this shit? Oh, enemies within a 30-foot burst centered on a caster will negate. Once per hour, Bogart can has a standard action to make a loud and horrifying croak. Any non-Bogart creature within 30 feet of the Bogart must make a DC 13 will save or become shaken for 1 rounds. That's not good. Creatures that succeeded this save cannot be affected again by the same Bogart's croak for 24 hours. Creatures that are already shaken become frightened for 1 to 4 rounds instead. So basically, the more of these guys are around us, the more likely they are. Basically, this is kind of like the Cornigan Smash trick that we've been using for those that have been following our build guides. It's an AoE scare effect. Oh hell, there's a dead body there too. Looks like they've been having some fun at our friend's expense. Okay, let's open up then with a nice volley of stuff that's going to hurt.
The road awaits.
We know we want some sneak attack damage.
And Lindsay was called for. Can you make an epic pose? Serves you right.
Nice. Oh hell, he went scared on me. His will save me, dude, so I won't say that.
I'm letting you out of our story.
Nope, here he goes.
My skills exceed yours.
Fortunately, my team is awesome without him. Yeah, his will saves are bad. It's the one thing about the alchemists that always suck. Oh, hey, that dead body had a ring on it. Ring of protection +1. Who needs a ring? You got it, you got it, you got it. I think we all got it. Alright, let's either sell it to you. I mean, I could always get rid of Tartuccio's gift and replace it. That seems dumb. But this would also allow me to take, say, his ring of... I know he has a +2 on him. I could take his, give him a +1, so he's not that bad off, and then take the +2 for myself and finally get rid of Tartuccio's present. It seems weird to do this, though, until I get a +2. And yes, I know, again, he does have one, but that means I'm penalizing him to give it to me now. So it's really not an upgrade per se. It's upgrade for her, and that's it. And that's still important to me. I mean, I want her. She is the main focus of the party, so if she dies, we get screwed big time. It just seems weird. And again, as much as I hate Tartuccio for being the utter tool that he is, giving me a ring of protection +1 free of charge that only works for me, it's a good thing to kind of smooth things over. So just saying, if you ever want to do me a favor, guys, mail me a ring of protection +1. I'll kiss your ass. So
Enemy near.
This should do it.
You, sir, are bomb boy, right? Bomb it up
A calculated risk.
Do not hold back.
There's a nice solid strike. You guys are tough to be angry when you're doing damage, but only on my weaker character. She didn't have any armor. Dum-dum. I didn't use any mage armor potions on her because that just seems silly. Another body. And another potion.
Clear.
And a potion shield of faith, no less. I like those. Those are the deflection potions, by the way. And again, with his ability to increase them. Right now, I think he's sitting at a high enough level that if he were to use those potions on himself or someone else, that he would give you a +3 to your deflection. Obviously, those don't stack with the Ring of Protection or protection from evil spells. However, a +3 is always higher than what we got right now, and it just keeps getting better from there. The more levels it gets, eventually they get, I want to say, to like a +5. And there's very few deflection items, I think, in this game that are +5 or higher. So you're almost guaranteed to have something good. Now, she's wounded, but I'm not worried about it just yet. I say that because either we're going to be taking a knee before too long. Ooh, an old oak. We're finding all kinds of stuff today. What's over here? Well, that, apparently. We may need to buy
Enemy near.
Stinky, lousy, driveling, carrion crawlers. What the hell? Troll hounds and a young Owlcat who is friendly. So we're clearly going to help. Alright, well, you know what? These guys don't like fire, do they? And you, madam, can stay at range anyway and do things like this. Lindsay, give us some love. You, madam. Why don't you just bump it? And I don't use these enough, by the way. So if she takes damage, for instance, I can make this so she now regenerates for this entire combat. Even if she takes damage, she'll heal slowly, pathetically maybe.
Left yourself open.
Well, Asmer, today you've helped the Owlcat. The Owlcat does not forget those who help her. We shall meet again, perhaps. Who knows? That's cool. Okay. You are welcome, little Owlcat. Skin these hides. That was kind of trippy.
Let us be careful.
Now, just because this was a random encounter doesn't mean that there's not stuff here. And on that, by the way, we should probably heal her up.
Just letting the ink
Even
dry.
if it's the tiniest bit. So, Linz, why don't you use one of these just to top her off a little bit, kind of like her being single digits. It's a nice heal. Good job, Lindsay.
The path is clear.
Just because, like I said, just because it's a random map doesn't mean that there's not hidden stuff here. So you should always check the maps out. And again, they will be maps that you have seen in the past. So there's nothing surprising there, but that doesn't mean, again, that they didn't hide something here. So feel free to scour the area quickly, just to prove to yourself that there's not anything hidden. That was a trippy little fight out of nowhere. And I'll take the free XP, I ain't gonna complain. I want to take on that old oak now. I mean, I know I wanted to take you guys to the Chenabra Steps, but that's a DLC added on. This other stuff is definitely stuff that's
A rest
was originally in
would
the
be
game.
welcome.
Okay, we do have to figure out how to get to it, though. Well, we need to rest anyway. So maybe it's time to take a knee. We do have camping supplies, so we'll
Jaethal
scavenge.
and the rivers of blood. Jaethal and the broken hearts. No, she prefers ripping them out over breaking them.
If you must mention me in your scribbles, would you care to replace my name? I've no wish to be associated with cheap novels.
Bitch slap. Oh, ouch. She's so mean. We love Jaethal. I spoiled the food, though. Boo. Boo on you, madam. Alright, no, cancel. I want to go here, because I think we can sneak up this way to the old oak. I wonder what's in the old oak. I know I've done it before on another playthrough, so... Still need to go back to our base, of course, too, for whatever. Someone wants to talk to us. Okay, well, I guess we can't sneak up on the old oak. We're definitely going to buff up for whatever's in here, though. I wonder what's in here. I know I've seen this before. Do a quick search.
We should prepare. I'm out of sight.
I know you are, honey. While you're doing this. Oh, hell. A troll. I can't believe I haven't done the troll fight. Oh my. Well, this will be easy. That doesn't mean we don't want to buff up at least a little.
Focus on the goal.
I am going to take a shield spell for myself. Herself. Jaethal, buff up in the
Together we
fight.
stand.
You're fine. Matter of fact, you're going to be better in the fight because you're going to pop that off in
Let
his
us
face.
bide our time.
Likewise, why don't you do it? A guaranteed hit move.
What troubles you?
Lindsay can... she can just shoot stuff. That should be fine. We should be fine. If it's just the one troll, we should
This
walk
will
all over
hurt.
this doofus. Matter of fact, I'm even going to buff my weapon just a tiny
Watch
bit.
each other.
Make sure it sticks. There's a troll here. What the hell? Is he tougher than normal? Firebomb his ass.
I require healing.
Jaethal, are you doing anything or what?
Unworthy.
Lindsay, scream at him. Thank you. What the hell was that? Man-eater troll. I mean, I guess that's tougher. Oh, he had something on him.
The path
Oh,
is
that's
clear.
something. Did you have a strength belt on, you jerk? Oh, he did have a strength belt on. Son of a biscuit. Well, okay. He's rocking Dex. I'm fine with that. Jaethal, hey, hon. You want to be a little stronger? A little better swinging? A little extra damage? You want that? You can totally have that. And I have a light crossbow +1. Who could use that? I'm going to swap out. She's going to take the crappy one. She has more spells than her. But she has the heavy crossbow, as you see. So let's give her the +1 heavy crossbow. Lindsay, love and spoonful. You take the masterwork heavy crossbow now, babe. So you can do just a teeny tiniest bit more damage. Cool with that. Alright. Yep, another dead troll. It's always good. Let's scour the area because I'm fairly certain that there's another piece of treasure in here somewhere. Or maybe not treasure so much as a food item or some such. Oh, so we won't leave until we check the whole area. Alright, go this way.
Be careful, everyone.
Oh, Bogarts. Hey, bros. Probably good that I ran away. I'm wounded. Lindsay. Team support.
You deserved it.
I think this is a new addition. I don't remember ever running into these guys here. So they must have just added new monsters just to randomly populate the areas, which I'm fine with. It's more XP and they're easy enough to defeat. Ooh, I'll take those.
Let us be careful.
Nice. Now, I don't think you can get over to the tree over here, this big-ass bastard. Yeah, you're basically stuck by the swamp.
I'll go ahead.
But that's okay. And that was actually a decent fight. Where's our exit? There. We have hit everything that I wanted to hit. Yep. So, we do need to heal up, though. Which means we go to our healing man and load him up with those potions of awesomeness. Which are where? There they are. Now.
I know what to do.
Maybe we'll take a couple more just because they're cheap. Like so. And top him off. 41. She needs it more than he does. Perfect. Good enough for me, good enough for government work. Alright, off we go. I'm out of coffee. Boo! Alright. You know, I really still want to check out those Tenebrous depths though, you know. What do you think, guys?
I feel tired.
We're already tired. We need to go over there and take a knee anyway. Tenebrous depths you go. Ooh, and there's arcane to a region outside your territories out, so they don't count. Yay! And there's a resting spot right inside too, so that works out beautifully. We do our spells and we'll call it a day. I know this video hasn't been very long, but this will be a nice teaser for what's coming next. So we're going to literally hit the Tenebrous depths up.
Would be nice.
The path is clear.
Which means, of course, talking to dragons, getting our spells, resting up proper, talking to Honest Guy. Matter of fact, let's go talk to Honest Guy first, because we know we can and we have stuff to sell. Anyway, now to be truthful, I could keep the Ring of Protection and the Resistance Cloak for other teammates. But early on, I'd say money's probably more important anyway for the stuff that you really want. So I'm going to chuck it, and the reason I make this argument is, remember, if we take another teammate with us instead of the core team you're seeing right now, I can steal from him. That's why I'm gesturing to him with my hand when you can't see that. I can steal from him, for instance, and take all his awesome gear and give it to, like, Ekin. I could steal from her and give it to the main tank of the team, or I could steal from either of these guys. You get the idea. So you don't really need to keep every last thing. Every time I get a nice piece of gear, though, you better believe I'm going to keep it so I can give it to somebody, whether I keep it on myself or, you know, in the party, or just, you know, decide that, oh, this would be a great weapon for X, and give it to that person when I come across them. But definitely do that. What else can you offer? Okay, there you go. Ooh, we got a decent amount of money. What does he have? Ooh, he has magic stuff too. Pricing descending. Oh, boo. This isn't like when you play the DLC by itself. Normally he has much more gear than this. So that's okay. Wand of False Life. Wand of Displacement. Wand of Haste. 17 charges. That's not that impressive. Neutralize Poison. Cloak of Resistance +2 on the other hand. I can get a couple of those and get rid of the +1s that we have. That's not the worst thing ever. Got some Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma bands. Magic armor. Ooh, and an adamantine chain shirt +1, and I can afford it. Weapons first. Do we have weapons? No. Don't even know what that is. I don't need a light hammer. It does frost damage though, and it's finesse wielding. I could actually use that on my main, because she's a finesser, right? So, that'd be guaranteed, well not guaranteed, it would be extra cold damage. I wouldn't have to buff it, so to speak. It'd already be magic already anyway. I can increase the magic potential. And I can make it cold/shocking or cold/fire weapon all at the same time. That's extra damage twice. Shock side, those are kind of cool, especially if you're going to go a monk dip. That flurry of blows, man, you'd appreciate that. But, you know, as much as I'd love to get a better weapon, her weapon's actually still pretty good because it's that agile weapon, so she can use her dexterity for extra damage. I do like the idea of getting an adamantine chain shirt, because I know I have just a chain shirt +1. So this is an upgrade. The upgrade being that an adamantine armor, whether it's light, medium, or heavy, they have different properties. Well, better properties, I should say. So a light one is a 1/dash, which means any physical damage coming through is always lessened by 1 point. Now that don't sound like a big deal, but we don't have much health anyway, and chances are we're not going to get hit by something that just kills us outright, like a 51 plus HP hit. It can happen, sure, but by and large it's not going to. So you're going to take a hit, and then you drop. Well, if you take one away from all of those hits, could I have lasted one more hit? Maybe two? You see the benefit of having then something like an adamantine armor on. Now it's only one for light armor, which is what this is. Heavy armor and medium armor, again, to get a slightly better bonus. So that's kind of nice. But I'll definitely take +1 to my DR. That'll be extremely helpful. And other than that, it's the same exact everything. No change to the armor stat, because it's a +1 chain shirt just like I had. So it's just the DR1/dash that I'm getting from that. That's okay though. I'll take that. I was kind of hoping he'd have potions. I guess they don't have potions. Well, maybe the dragon has them. Yeah, I think it's the dragon that has them. We'll do that in the next video though. First, before we stop though, let's check, make sure there's nothing in our spellbooks we want to change. Well, I'm happy with those. You know what? I'd rather have Barkskin 3 times. He has 2 here plus the 1 from his magic armor. So that's 1 for him, 1 for me, 1 for her. And that would be awesome, because that's a natural armor enhancement buff for the 3 frontliners, so to speak. That's not bad. From there, we don't need the heal. Now we got pots, so let's grab another shield spell. Fire Belly? Fire Belly. Yeah, because we can put that on another teammate like myself, so some fire protection for me and him. It's only DR5, but it's still DR5. And again, if something hits you that for fire damage, lowering it by 5 every time is a really nice buff. She's rocking what she needs to rock, I think. I mean, I suppose I could do another magic missile in here instead of this one, but I do like having the different kinds. She's only rocking, what, caster level 4, so she's only getting 2 beams anyway. When she gets 1 more level in her belt, she'll finally be bouncing 3 at a time, and that'll be a really nice attack for her. And then maybe I'd switch it up. But right now, this is only getting a 2d6 of damage, and this is only getting a 2d4 plus 2 damage. Because there's 2 bolts. So this is technically more. And it's auto hit too. It's just they can save out of it. I didn't check all the others. Sorry. Oh, see, there you go. This is why we check others. What do I want? I could take another Scorching Ray. Wouldn't be unhappy with that. It's only 1 beam at this level, but Burning Arc could be fun too. I get some protection. It's not the worst thing ever. Ooh, resist energy. There we go. I know I can buy this in potion form, and he could probably get it as well, but it's one of those where having it on the party is a really nice buff. Was that everything for her? Everything for her and the wizard. I need to check her magus. Yeah, I'm still okay with that. Those wear off quick on her, because she only has 2 levels in it, but that's 2 minutes of fighting. That's fine. She's rocking what she needs to rock, I think. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Lindsay is autopiloting, so it doesn't matter what she has. So that's everything I need to do. So let's take a knee and we'll call it a day. With that, my name is Brothermutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.